There we go. And we are on for Brian. We are waiting for him.
Good morning.
Hey Brian, this is Paul Outsider Tackle Box Radio Show. We're streaming live. I have my co-host here, Tommy.
Hey, what's going on, Brian?
Hey, what's going on, Tommy?
Not much.
Thanks for being on the show, Brian. We are spreading happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. That is the mission statement. And the reason we're here, we chose your photo because actually you sent us in 4. And they look pretty damn good. Did you see?
Yeah, we couldn't pick just one.
Yeah.
We picked all 4.
We had to choose all 4.
Yeah. No, those are great.
So we're giving you your time. Just take us through maybe how you caught those fish, what bait you were using, your location, if you want to give away your secret fishing hole.
No worries.
It's your story. Let's hear it. We want to hear how you caught that fish and the tiny fish, the bait fish.
Did you see? The small one, yeah. Yeah. So the venue there is Heart Lake in Anacortes, Washington. It's on Fidalgo Island.
Nice.
And that's in the Great Northwest. And
nice. A lot of greenery.
I was able to catch that. Oh yeah. I was able to catch that small one on a fly rod. And I realized that it would probably be. I don't have a lot of experience fly fishing. I just learned last year. So I learned, but I didn't learn enough because I thought I had a beast on the end of that line. It took me a little while to reel them in.
When it's light like that, because I have a fly fishing pole that's for like small fish like that, and it really bends the pole, and you're just like, this has got to be a good sized fish, and then you see it when you're pulling it to keep the line tight. And the little tiny bait fish will just fly right at you. It's still comedy. And it's fun.
No,
but it's a light tackle.
That's the light tackle, man.
Yeah. I was able to pull him in, land him. I did not fillet him. I put him back in, let him grow up to be another fish. And then the other picture is just being out there when it's really flat like that. It's not even the clearest day we've had up here, but the air quality is wonderful. And I've had my boys with me, and you just can't buy that kind of time.
No,
I'm just teaching them how to fish now.
You can't buy that kind of time. It's just they're gonna remember those days.
I see.
They complained.
So
of course they will, but. They
carried on, moaning about not wanting to go. But when they got there, and once both my boys are top fish now, and so they know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And once they get into their rhythm, and they don't know how to fly fish yet, but we have regular trout poles.
Yeah.
And once they trying to pick their own bait, and it's like, okay, am I going to do bait? Am I going to do a lure? Am I going to use a weight? What does the water look like? Is the water nice and flat? They're making that decision on their own now.
That's
and
good.
It's good to watch them.
That's good.
And it's great when
once those fish start coming in, they start getting a little bit more excited about it. It's the anticipation and the waiting around that most young kids don't like. But
right.
They want to feel the bite and the tug and the wheeling it in, and then so to have them sit there and talk to you, it's not always the best time.
Right, and I don't get a lot of fishing done usually when I fish with them because it used to be last year that all I was doing was getting cast masters out of trees. And,
done that.
Been there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or pulling lines, pulling lines out for them and retying their lures on, and they typically like to do lures and or a jig or something like that, or like a little sidewinder or something because
they like the cast and
keep
the
them busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps them busy and they're not waiting, and they haven't got that that master fisherman pose that Daddy's got. Me, I just throw my bait in, and I sit and drink a beer.
That's
That's
the
fishing.
only way to do it.
We're doing that right now while we're on the show.
Yes, we are.
We start the morning with it's cider. It's gluten free. Tommy's a little bit on the bigger end, so I
Really?
take a look at it. I'm looking out for your health.
Yeah.
So
Since when?
we're drinking gluten free beer.
We're only drinking gluten-free beer because that's what we
Gluten-free
like.
beer.
Yeah,
That's
gluten-free cider.
It's a
because
cider.
that's what Paul handed me, and I was like, really?
It's 6% alcohol.
Still.
It's still
I
a
hear
beer.
that the best brand is Dickin, and I do like waking up and having some of that. And my wife likes to wake up with a nice Dickin cider, and it's the best.
We're gonna try it. Well, hey Brian, thanks for coming on the show. Please keep sending us photos. We can have you back on. We maybe get the boys on too. We love having people send us in and spread happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. We have a fishing group. I'm an outsider fishing group that we just added to the site. You could share it there as well. And from all of us here at Outsider Tackle Box, happy fishing, tight
Thank
lines,
you, and tight
fish
lines,
more.
Man. Have a good one.
Excellent. Thanks, guys.
All right, take care.
Thanks,
Bye.
Brian.
Bye.